What is up, people of Earth, and most likely residents of fantasy football? Yes, this video is importured again, because this is the 4th time I'm shooting it. We tried Justin's computer twice, and both times failed. We tried an alternative source that also failed. So we're back to my phone. I do apologize, because the last video was the best thing I have ever put on YouTube, and there is no sound. It is really funny. You can watch it for me making random face motions if you want, and for everyone laughing hysterically, but it won't be as good. So anyways, week 6 of the fantasy football season is now done. We are 6/17ths of the season. We are 6/17ths through the season, because I can fraction. And shit's getting serious. Congratulations to the Week 6 winners, which I've memorized because I've done this so many times. Dan, Kenmore Dave, Tony.
Woo!
Not Justin.
Yeah.
And myself. Obviously. So I sat here last week, and I said that beating Noonan wasn't good enough. I had to 100-point him. And I did. To commemorate this moment, we have dug back through the Uncle archives and uncovered a great piece of what we thought was lost history. We found the note that we put inside Noonan's guitar the night that we sang .47 to him. So I would like to beg for a moment of your time while I do a dramatic reading of this note, as I walk slowly to the location of this note. As Justin concedes the chair, so I can do a dramatic reading of this note. Thank you. Where I put the glasses? There they are. Thank you. You have to move off the side or something, actually. Dear Ethan, you may have noticed something missing from your life the last few days. And no, it was not in fact the large genitalia belonging to one individual whose name may, or may not, be Shrek. And by may or may not be, I mean is. But I digress. You see, I miss you. Even though we've been in an abusive relationship for all these years, you both playing me for your homosexual means, like jamming out to Toby Keith songs while you shotgun another Keystone Light like your idol, Keith Stone. Believing that it goes down smooth, just like the semen I've seen you guzzle while I lay in the corner wishing I had hands to cover my eyes. But yet again, I digress. As if all these years of your terrible taste in songs to strum me with was not enough, I've also had to listen to you rain down your terrible attempted vocal abilities upon me. No, I don't think YouTube needs to hear another terrible cover version of the Goo Goo Dolls' newest hit single, You Geriatric Fuck. Especially not while you sit on your bed and wear some Pittsburgh Steelers jersey and sing black and yellow like a hillbilly. But I digress. Some moving stuff. Have you even looked at me lately? I'm missing 3 strings, you lousy excuse for a graduate of the highly esteemed St. Joseph's Collegiate Institute. Not only that, the 3 strings that I do have are so terribly out of tune that they make the moans coming from Shrek's bed seem like some of Mozart's finest work. But I digress. Have you even looked at me lately? That's the paragraph I just read. For that matter, have you looked in a mirror in general? I mean, that beard you used to have was the reason for the teardrops on your guitar. Because I was crying. In addition, I've seen you so drunk. My apologies. That's what happens when I'm reading my Sabres ticket. I've seen you so drunk, you could have passed for a student at St. Vinny's. You could have blown a .47 more than once, I'm sure. In addition to a .47 meter schlong. I've seen you field drunk calls from women you've never put in your bed, probably because vagina repulses you. Despite all that, I digress. I hope you learn to treat me better. I digress. Your guitar and the uncles. Undersigned. Thank you. Thank you. It's powerful, powerful stuff. So, moving on to Week 7! After I go over the Week 6 trophies. So, The Week 6 trophies are as follows. Myself got the biggest beatdown, cone of happiness, and high score because I raped Noonan.
You did.
To the extent that I'm actually concerned I might get charges filed against me.
It's not him.
It was definitely him, bro. It was definitely him. Sorry, just gonna make sure I got all this right. Tony got both the Golden Taco and the Fantasy Boner for winning with 2 Jaguars and 2 Raiders.
It's not him.
Justin got the Your Players Fucked Up award for having 2 receivers die when he needed 25 points to beat Kilmer Dave.
Did we find out if Amendola is actually alive yet?
No idea. Irrelevant.
Maybe, actually. Well, here,
Cam-
I'll find out.
Oh, also, Shorts was hurt on the first play of the game.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Well, it says head-to-head collision, so he probably got another concussion.
Oh, he definitely got another concussion. There's no doubt about
Yeah,
it.
he was. I don't even think he was conscious.
Yeah.
So anyway, the other trophies. Kilmer Dave, first place trophy, tied for first in record. First in points is the tiebreaker, so he's technically in first place. Solid B plus to Joffrey. Average score, he beats Paul. So normally I don't give out good trophies for winning with like 160 points, but you beat Paul. So you get a good trophy. Fantasy Boner to Dan for pretty much every week he's going to win with this Broncos passing offense-based offense. The Bart and Ernie goes to Paul because of the exponential relationship between how much Paul shit talks my fantasy team and how low his score gets because of reasons. I don't adjust your score, usually.
Bro, in case you don't know, an exponential relationship means they go up the same. So it looks like this. But since it's a score going down, it looks like this.
There's a Kate Foley joke in there somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't want.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna dig for it. The lull goes to Noonan because of possibly 1,000 reasons. The Year Players Fucked Up award we already talked about. They are who we thought they were. Went to Noonan because he is who we thought he was. Let's see what else haven't talked about. Talked about those. The Fantasy Erectile Dysfunction award goes to Kyle because bro.
I have never seen a score that low before.
I have. It was usually Paul.
Okay, fine. But
That was pretty bad. Bro. That was pretty bad, bro.
Yep.
The Best Loser award goes to Willer. And I swear to God, if it makes you happy to get the Best Loser award, I'm going to take it away from you. This is a slap in the face. This is like getting so close to something you want so much and then not getting it. It's like sitting at the bar and next to you is this 21-year-old Brazilian super... Talking to Willard. So you're sitting at this bar and there's this 40-year-old woman next to you.
So Sarah Palin.
So Sarah Palin is at the bar next to you. And you look to your right and go, holy living fuck, that's Sarah Palin, the former governor of Alaska.
Hey,
And you
she
go,
was a model once. She was Miss Alaska, bro.
by default, there's only one woman in Alaska.
No, I think she won Miss USA, didn't she?
maybe.
No.
Maybe? Well, she was in it. But
This is all irrelevant to my story.
you're right. We're getting way too drunk right now.
We're getting way too far off track from my story about Willer and Sarah Palin.
It's not him.
All right. So you're sitting at the bar, and the drink go, holy living fuck, that's Sarah Palin, the former governor of Alaska. And you go to introduce yourself. It's like, hi, I'm Mike Willer, an older woman enthusiast. And she goes, hi, I'm Sarah Palin. And then you share a few drinks, you talk, you joke, and she goes after learning about your great past and things such as prank calling Aaron Faso. That's another great story that I recently relived, and stuff like that. She goes, as the former governor of Alaska, I'm used to having a large amount of my territory covered with expansions. So, would you like to come back to my place? And you say, sure, I would love to, Sarah Palin, the former governor of Alaska, because for some reason, you keep calling her that. So you get back to her place and you open the door, and inside, after you fight off all the grizzly bears that are clearly in her house because she lives in Alaska, and as we all know, grizzly bears cover 76% of Alaska. The 23% is covered by Russian pipelines, oil pipelines, and the other 1% is actually part of Russia that you can see from her house. So, you get to her room and there's this huge queen-size bed, and right about when you're about to have sex with her, your dick falls off. This is what winning the Best Loser award is like. It's like trying to have sex and your dick falling off. Think about it. If this award makes you happy, it shouldn't. Fuck you. Anyways, Now on to the Week 7 matchups. We have, in matchups of people who are not in this room. Actually, let's start with people who are in this room. We have Justin and Tony facing off head-to-head.
Hey guys.
So,
I'm just gonna point this out now. Tony's probably gonna win.
yep.
Well, wait a minute. Who is New England playing this week?
New York.
Okay, so wait, which New York?
Jets.
The
Jets?
Jets, yeah.
Damn it, the Jets aren't good enough to tie. Okay, I got nothing.
Yeah, a tie really is your only hope. Like,
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be that ridiculous, but just not likely.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, the other matchups this week while we're talking about the other matchups. Joffrey takes on Noonan. Okay, I don't have to talk about that one. We all know where that's going. Kyle takes on Kenmore Dave and is projected to win, so we'll see where that goes. You never know with Kyle's team. He has made some pretty good moves. Paul takes on Willer.
Wow.
Hi, Dan. How are you? So, in preparation for this week's matchup, I would like you to go find a cactus and insert it in your anus. Because that's what it's going to feel like playing me in fantasy football.
It's not him.
And see, last week I had the highest score. This week I had the highest projected score. Last year AP was 8 yards away from the rushing record. Right now he has more yards rushing than he did at this point last year, which means he's on pace for about 1,500 more the rest of the season. So carry the one and you're fucked. That is all.
Well, wait a minute. Noonan proposed a trade to him. If he accepts that trade, it will significantly change the
We don't talk about that here. This will be the week. This will be the week Peyton puts up 70 when Dan trades him.
That would.
be
Yeah,
hilarious.
that's about right.
Also, I'll put that trade up to league review. Anyway,
Well, considering I'm hoping to get him from Noonan, I'm going to have to decline that. And you're getting A-Raj from him, so you're going to have to decline that.
Okay, now, no, I think what we need to do is decline that, but then, get Noonan to trade Dan Demarius Thomas so he can literally have the entire Broncos offense.
I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah, exactly.
it's collusion. Anyway, that is all. You can now go back to the boring part of your lives where I am not directly speaking to you. So, fuck you all. And you can all collectively suck my dick.
How does that work?
It's a little sloppy.
Oh, you'll find
Oh, you'll
out.
find out!